Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, great question.
I know he doesn't come around a lot, but have you had the chance to meet George yet?
Yeah, George and I've met him twice. He's very quiet, but also he really likes to talk about his creation, Star Wars. The first time I worked with him was at the Rose Bowl parade. C-3PO was supposed to ride the float in the Rose Bowl parade, and they had also brought in a lot of 501st to march as stormtroopers back in 2007. And I got to have a picture with him. That was great. But then when we relaunched Star Tours, George was on stage with Bob Iger and Anthony Daniels, and then me in the costume. And George goes, "Oh, 3PO, why don't you come stand next to me?" And I was like, "Yes, of course." And then Anthony Daniels steps aside and lets me stand between him and George, which is really kind of a special moment for me.
Very much.
Yeah.
What's some advice that Anthony has given you?
Yeah. The first time I met him, he said, "All right, let's hear the voice," which is like Elvis saying to an Elvis impersonator, sing a song. And I was so nervous because I'd been working on it, but this is Anthony Daniels. He is the character. And so I just said, "Hello, I am C-3PO, Human Cyber Relations." And he goes, "Oh, that's pretty good. Let's slow it down a little." But he also gave me some tips on a droid is a machine. All the parts are separate. The limbs are separate from the torso, the head is separate from the neck, so they all move independently of each other, which is a real helpful. He doesn't, move all around like this. Everything has a termination. Every movement has a what? Yes, yes. Every movement is like that, and he was really helpful that way. He looked over the costume and approved it and all that. So that happened about 3 or 4 times when we were working together. Another time was we did a live show at Disney World where he talks about his career as C-3PO, and for the first time ever, he meets C-3PO because he's never on the same stage with him because he's him, right? Disney had written this show, and he liked it, and so he gives his whole story, and